You know, some weeks I struggle coming up with what I'm going to cover in my EdTech quick tips, but other weeks, days, something just kind of hits me right in the face. And I logged into Chrome today and it said, hey, we've got a whole bunch of new browsing experience AI features we would like to share with you. So I'm going to share all of the new features that have come to the Chrome web browser in this week's EdTech quick tip. A lot of these are old features that we've had in the past, such as Google Lens, search what you see. Whenever you see an image anywhere on the net while using Google Chrome, if you right click on it, you can select search with Google Lens, and that will allow you to have this pop out that comes up on the right hand side, and it's going to search the net for any instances of this image. So we've got a YouTube video, there's something from Pitch, all kinds of different stuff. Not super useful on just like a random image, but if you saw a math problem somewhere, you could right click on it and you could have it solve it. If you saw a menu, you could right click on it and it might take you to the page that shows you, like what other people have ordered from the restaurant and reviews and things like that. So it's kind of providing you extra context by searching kind of in a reverse image format. So it is helpful. It has been there before, but just so you know, you can use Google Lens to search anything you see on Google Chrome. Up next, we've got another one that has been out for a little bit. You can organize your tabs, and that can happen automatically now. So I'm going to pop open a couple more tabs and show off this feature. All right, so now that I've got a couple more tabs opened up, we can use this feature. This is the tab search button. It has an official name. I didn't know that was the name of it, but that's the name of it. I just called it the little drop-down caret button. If you click that, you get a look at all of your open tabs across all of your different screens. And then if you scroll down, you can even see your recently closed tabs. So that's a nice feature in and of itself. But the AI feature that they're touting is new is that you can organize tabs using AI. So just click the Organize Tabs button, click Check Now. It's going to look at all of your tabs and it's going to suggest groups based upon the tabs that you have open. I've got a Slick Deals, Walmart, and Amazon tab open, and those are kind of shopping-esque category tabs. So I'd say, yeah, that's a pretty good identification of a group that I can maybe save some space on my tab bar. So I'll click Create Group, and now all of those tabs are in this group called Shopping. And the nice part about tab groups is that I don't have to have all of these open, and they are grouped, but if I click Shopping, it collapses them. And now I've got this just nice little tab category here. So you as an educator, maybe you've got different tabs that you open for different subjects that you teach or different hours that you teach. You could rename this, 7th hour or English or whatever the case may be, and then just keep it closed until it's time to actually open it up just by clicking on it again and then get access to all those tabs and maybe not get overwhelmed with the number of tabs that you have open. It's a good feature. You can do this manually as well. So like for this LinkedIn one, you just right click on it, go to Organize Similar Tabs, and that would be another shortcut to do it using the AI feature. Or you could just add tab to group, new group, and then that allows you to name this group and kind of do it manually if you want to do it that way, if the AI doesn't do a good job of recognizing. So the next one that we are going to cover is generative themes. You can change the theme so that kind of changes the color scheme and the new tab page. So it has a nice pretty background that makes you smile every time you open up a new tab. If you want to change that, open up a new tab, and then down here at the bottom right, click Customize Chrome, and then you're going to select Change Theme. And now you can select any of these, of course, just like usual, upload your own image, but the new feature is Creating with AI. So we'll select that one. From the drop-down menu, our subject, let's go with outer space. Let's go with space station. What kind of style do we want? How about a cyberpunk style? And our mood is going to be whimsical. I like that. Color theme of blue and create. Nifty. So it generates several different options. If you like some of them, great. If you don't, you can have it regenerate again, but I might go with that one. We'll select it. And there you go. There is my new tab page that was just generated using AI. They even have some other options down here, like the wave is kind of catching my eye. I really like that. I think that's fun. That's a really quick, easy way to kind of spruce up your new tab page using AI. Not bad, Google. This next one is how you can access a shortcut to Google Gemini. If you don't know, Google Gemini is essentially Google's version of ChatGPT. It's a generative AI program that allows you to generate writing. You can even upload images and different things like that by going to gemini.google.com. The downfall for Gemini, at least for me, is that it doesn't work with my Greenbush account. If you have a Google Workspace account, your IT person has to opt in for you to get access to Google Gemini. So what I wind up doing is I wind up using a personal account. So I'm going to drag a tab over from my personal account, and to access Google Gemini, I don't have to go to the website necessarily. I can just type @Gemini and then space, and then you can see that it automatically changes to chat with Gemini, and I might say, tell me a joke about a guy named Ronnie. And then click return, and then it just takes you to the Google Gemini website. Ronnie walks into a library and asks the librarian for books about paranoia. The librarian whispers, they're right behind you. Not bad, not bad. So this is Google Gemini. It's just ChatGPT, but Google's version. You can upload an image, you can use your voice, all the normal things that you would expect. There is no paid version of this that I'm aware of, so that's kind of nice that you get access to like the highest level generative AI, whereas on ChatGPT, if you want the best of the best, you got to give them $20 a month. So I like Google Gemini. I've been using it more and more, especially with doing things like uploading images and having it like write summaries about images. It kind of shines with that because you can only do that a couple of times during the day with ChatGPT. So I upload this image and I'll just say, write a Facebook post about this image. Click return. And it actually looks at the image. It looks at all of the pictures. It captures the writing within there, and then it gives me a post that I could immediately copy and paste to Facebook along with relevant hashtags. So if you do any kind of social media posting and you just struggle, like I certainly struggle trying to come up with stuff to put on social media a lot, I just upload an image because I've usually already got that to ChatGPT or Google Gemini, and it does kind of the heavy lifting work for me because sometimes the creative juices on Facebook posts are just not flowing. So that's a cool feature that I appreciate that Google made that a little bit easier to access. Last one we want to talk about, it's one that we've had before. I don't know if you knew about it though, but this is essentially Google Gemini built within the web browser anywhere that you type. So for example, I'm going to open up Gmail. And I'm just going to compose a new message, and anywhere that you can input text, so like Facebook, Twitter, right here, an email, Google Classroom, anywhere. So to activate this AI helper to help you write anywhere that you can write text, maybe it's a Gmail message, maybe it's Google Classroom, maybe it's report card comments. As long as it is in Google Chrome, you can click Help Me Write, and then you can have it write anything. So what do you want it to write? It automatically captured my signature there. I don't really want that to be a part of what I'm going to tell it to write. So I'm going to say, write me an email to my boss asking for a $50,000 raise. I don't think that that's going to fly. I'm just guessing, but like we can have it try. I'm writing to request a raise. I believe this is a reasonable request given my performance. And then what I like about this too is that if you don't like the version of that, you can refine it, elaborate it, shorten it, formal, casual, retry. Let's go with a more formal tone, see if it does a little better. I think that it was probably already utilizing a formal tone, so let's try a more casual tone. I'm sure that this is going to be just tremendous. I'll send this right on to Don Grostadier, and I'm sure that he'll approve this $50,000 raise immediately. I'm writing to ask for a salary increase of $50,000. I think this is reasonable given my performance and what I've done for the company. I've always done more than what's expected in my current role, and I'm sure I can keep it up. I want to talk with you more about this. That's a little aggressive for my taste, but if you like it, you can click replace, and then of course all of this is already editable. So it's nice that we've got generative AI built within all the places that we already type in Google Chrome. So that's just a somewhat quick look at all of the new browsing experiences that are now available in Google Chrome. So once you update, you're probably going to get this information. It's going to say, hey, you got the update, you got all the good stuff. If you don't have the update, let's take a look at what version this is just to kind of get on the same page. All right, so this is my version right here. So if you do not have that version or a number that is larger than that, you probably have an update available to you, and it will tell you that you have an update here. So just update your browser and you should get access to all this good stuff. Hope you all enjoy that quick tip. Hope you're having a great week. As always, happy ed teching.